Starbucks is embracing Maha. Secretary of Health and Human Services Robert F. Kennedy Jr. posting on X Wednesday he met with Starbucks CEO Brian Niccol and saying that the Seattle Coffee Company plans to further Maha on its menu. Now, while the secretary didn't give any details in his post, Niccol has said that the chain plans to expand health and wellness. Last week, Starbucks said it was testing new drinks that include sugar-free and added protein options.
Starbucks is just the latest food company to announce it will be making changes to its ingredient list. It's just 2 months after Secretary Kennedy announced HHS would move to ban artificial food dyes. Kraft Heinz announced this week that it would eliminate all chemical food dyes over the next 2 years. That includes red number 40 and blue number 1, used in food products like Kool-Aid, Jell-O and Crystal Light. Meantime, General Mills and Sam's Club have jumped on the Maha Train as well. General Mills saying that it will also remove artificial colours from its retail portfolio by the end of 2027 and all synthetic dyes from food served in K-12 schools by next summer. And Walmart is promising most synthetic dyes will be removed from its Sam's Club private labels products by the end of the year.
The scramble for companies to get ahead of HHS's changes doesn't seem to be slowing. Here was Secretary Kennedy on CNN just a few weeks ago.
We're watching companies now that are changing their ingredients because of this movement. You see these big fast food conglomerates that are switching from seed oils to beef tallow fat. You see them reducing the ingredients. You see Chobani yogurt changing its ingredients because of the demand that has happened because of the Maha movement.
The Maha Train seems to have bipartisan support. Democratic Congresswoman Grace Meng applauding Kraft Heinz this week, writing on X, "This is a good step forward and proof that with bipartisanship and common sense, we can deliver results for our families. Let's work together to make sure the foods we feed our kids are healthy."
Look, I think if companies are voluntarily changing their ingredients because the public is more aware of what's in foods and wants more natural foods, and RFK Jr.'s advocacy as a prominent person in public life is responsible for that trajectory, that is all perfectly fine. That's a market mechanism that is good. I too would like our foods to be healthier, full of this. It's kind of a nonpartisan, obvious thing. Everybody wants fewer synthetic products and red dyes or whatever, and if that is being voluntarily adopted, fine by me. I wouldn't make them do it via government fiat. I would also just end silly barriers that stop. I would stop subsidizing corn syrup, and I would end the ban on just importing food products from other places in the world. So then they would have to just make them be the same thing. That's government policies I would do. But yeah, spreading awareness about this is all fine. Starbucks having a sugar-free, I guess they don't have any sugar-free options. I'm a big coffee drinker. But I am not a fancy coffee drinker.
Sure.
I take it black.
I'm with you there.
When I got on my health kick about 2 years ago now, I decided to get more serious about my health. I started working with a personal trainer. I started trying to eat more in healthy ways. I tried to drink less, but that's much harder than eating better and working out more. But the first thing my trainer told me to do is cut. I used to fill my coffee with tons of artificial sweet creamer, actually Starbucks flavored creamer.
There you go.
And I cut that. Now I just drink it black, plain coffee, unfancy black. So yeah, when you have like the really fancy, sugary Starbucks coffee, it does feel like eating a meal, and I feel ill afterwards.
No, it is. I mean, and can be massively calorific as well. I mean,
and massively expensive.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Same cost as a sandwich.
I mean, on occasions when I have tried to be, I tried to be reasonably healthy, but when I'm trying to particularly lower the amount of sugar I consume, what I'm often reminded of is just how many products have sugar in them. I mean, to the point where if there is sugar-free bacon, it is billed as such because regular bacon has like sugar, meat with sugar, tasty. So there's all of that stuff. Look, as far as the Kennedy thing is concerned, this is the element of RFK Jr. that I have no real problem with. The kind of crunchy, organic side. I'm all in favour of avoiding artificial dyes. I'd probably be more willing to use government fiat than you would for that purpose, but I have no problem with this.
I got to explore this whole seed oils topic in greater depth. Seed oils are becoming the great villain of our time.
But debatable, or whether they...
Yeah, I don't know whether that's deserved or not. And I know people will swear that is the bane of our existence and all of our problems in society stem from seed oils, but I need to do a little bit more of my own research on that topic because I'm not sure.
Not a seed oil expert, Robby, so let me know what you find out.
I only really have Starbucks if I'm like I'm going to Union Station to take the train to New York and there's a Starbucks there. Although I think they closed it because the homelessness problem in our nation's capital.
I don't know, it was the homelessness problem. They weren't making enough money. You and I had coffee in a Pret in Union Station today.
Oh, we did. We did. Yes.
Anyway.
Well, that does it for us on Rising Live today. Please look out for more exclusive YouTube content coming your way today, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Hills YouTube channel so you never miss any content. And for those of you who like to listen while on the go, we're now available anywhere you listen to podcasts. It'll be me and Niall almost all week next week, I think.
Yes, indeed.
Lots of Niall to come. Isn't that wonderful? Stay tuned. See you later.